This is the review of the Extreme Power Incorporated Gaming PC. Here are its specs. It has an Intel Xeon E5 2-on-T689. It's got an AMD RX 580 4GB version, and it's got 32GB 1333 MHz DDR3. The RAM says it could be overclockable to 1866 MHz, but when I put it on 1866 MHz, the computer did not respond, so I had to do a CMOS reset. However, you can overclock it to 1600 MHz and the computer will run just fine. If anyone wants to know why I have this remote in my hand, this PC comes with LED lights and I freaking love them. They look amazing. It's even got tempered glass where I could see the components inside without having to open the PC. And I gotta say, this amazes me. Like, wow. Now, I did not buy this PC just because of the LED lights. I bought it for the specs. However, before I get into the computer speed test and power test, here are the USB 3.0 and 2.0 and audio jack and all these other ports in the back. Too bad this case corner arrived damaged, but the case is still fine. It's got a dust shield on the top and bottom. The front USB ports do not work at all. They just keep disconnecting and reconnecting instantly. There's a cool little feature, and it's a reset button right here, which you can reset the PC. Not like factory reset, but like, reboot it instantly. Now, this is the system resources. And, they look lightweight. It looks like that, I just opened I have Firefox open, just watching a video. But no. Actually, I'm running two maximum setting Blender renders 1080p 60 Eevee animation scenes. They're both running at 60 FPS without any lag at all. I also got Firefox open. Now, if you want to achieve full speed all the time, there's a neat little app called CPU Power Manager. Now, this thing's only for Linux /Ubuntu / any other Linux operating system. It works in Fedora or Manjaro. What this thing does is it lets you customize the CPU speed if you want it to be a low speed or a high speed or have turbo boost open, and there's many settings here. Now I'm running at full speed right now, like 100% with turbo boost. This is some impressive speeds. I mean, it's not the i9 900K, but absolutely gets the job done because this CPU in this computer is an 8 core, 16 thread. The RX 580 helps. And I'm also running Ubuntu on the NVMe SSD that comes with the computer. It has 256 gigabytes of storage. Gaming on the RX 580, Assetto Corsa 1080p maximum settings, 65 FPS, not bad. CSGO in the highest settings, also smooth. I don't know how many FPS, but it is pretty playable. Let's do another test. I'm gonna open multiple apps, multiple of my workstation apps, and see how much resources that this computer use, if it's high, medium, or low. What else? So, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 apps open right now. And some of them are, low resource, and some of them are high resource, and some of them are just medium resource. Here are the system resources after opening a bunch of programs while having the two Blender scenes that are playing. What's even more impressive is, with 16 apps, there's only 4.5 gigabytes of RAM being used right now. This is super impressive. No, I don't usually have 16 apps open, and the computer gets laggy if you have 16 apps open. Not super laggy, it's still usable, but the animations here, they're not smooth. And now what about the boot times? Let's shut this computer down right now. Wow, I gotta say, that was probably about 5 seconds. Now let's turn it back on. And let's see how long until Ubuntu boots up to the login screen. Let's go. Come on, boys, don't be scared. Oh yeah, this is an LGA 2011 X79 motherboard. Come on. Okay. About 17 seconds. Now, usually it would go like 12 seconds or 15 seconds. It depends on, you know, how much time and energy this computer has been on. My conclusion is, this computer is $630. Is it worth it? You know what? It's worth it. It's a good value. It's got 8-core system. It's got an immense amount of RAM. It's got a nice mid-range GPU. It has a nice NVMe slot, and I'm glad that exists. Like, seriously, I'm very happy and surprised that an NVMe slot would be in an LGA 2011 motherboard. And the LGA 2011 motherboards are in like 2011, and right now it's 2020. But again, this computer's super powerful. Oh god, I forgot one more thing! Oh, and this XFX RX 580 overclock right here, that's my graphics card, that was actually, I bought this a couple months ago. That's not the GPU that came with my PC. Actually, I have the RX 580 that came with the PC. Yeah, I have two RX 580s. And the one I'm using in my computer right now is the one I bought a couple months ago before I bought this PC on November 23rd. Yeah, it's the MSI RX 580. And this is a nice GPU too. They both have extremely similar performance, but the XFX graphics card I have right now is a little faster because it's overclocked and this one's not. This is going to conclude the Extreme Power Incorporated PC review, gaming PC review.